Hello, it's Damien here with Big AZ Speakers here in lovely Mesa, Arizona, where the rest of the country is starting to experience the coldness of winter. We're still in the 60s, 70s here for our lows. So it was a little chilly last night, but definitely not cold. So I'm thankful for that. And also the blistering heat of summer being over. So today, just wanted to go over real quick the Kenwood KA-9100 DC integrated amplifier. This is a very beautiful piece. In fact, this was just restored. Went through and had the most of the caps replaced. Anything that tested bad or not exactly within its spec was replaced. So there's some preventative maintenance in addition to some things that needed replacement. But we'll just go through this real quick. Just want to demonstrate that it works. And I don't have my turntable hooked up, but the phono works perfect on this. So this is as close to listening to something new as you can get. And I think whoever buys this will be pleasantly surprised. Now, for speakers, say, just got my Boston A100s hooked up. This amp is capable of driving much more power-hungry speakers, but these were easy to get to, and I had just got through refoaming them, so I wanted to hear the Bostons as well. So get started. Go ahead and turn it on. So just I know we're getting some glare, but the face on this is very, very clean. Only a couple of small marks on the edges. You can see that there, but no damage. Buttons are all in very good condition. The glass on the view meters is very spotless. No damage, no cracks, anything like that. Power light's working. Okay, so for my audio source, now if you've watched more than one of my videos, you probably realize I tend to play the same music. That's because it's I record videos, and it's kind of disappointing when I take the time to record it and upload it, and then YouTube takes it down for copyright infringements. So I know Dire Straits, I use that to test when I test a lot of my speakers, so I like to listen to the same songs over and over, so that way I know exactly what it's supposed to sound like. So if there's something not right, I can, catch it and it doesn't slip through the cracks. So that's kind of why I do that. And also, I don't think people come to my channel to enjoy the music, so maybe it's good to hear the same songs so you can kind of get the same impression as well. For the audio source today, just got my Samsung tablet here. I use Napster, which it used to be Rhapsody, but I've been using this since 2005, and so it allows you to store CDs and songs to a library. So at this point, for $12 a month for access to pretty much any CD, almost any CD out there. To cancel my account would be like throwing away my CD collection, because it's got years of saves in there, and you can do playlists too. But it's also a great source for finding new music, because for every artist that you have. So here I am. I didn't mean to give a plug for Napster here, but so you view album, but I gotta go here first. Oops, I clicked on the wrong button. So if I hold it, then I can more from this artist. So on here, see, it's got top tracks, so if you want to just do kind of a greatest hits, but then it's got all their albums. So you can go through and pick an album that you want to look at. Sorry for the glare. Then what's really cool, and where I like to find new music sometimes, is so it's got similar artists, so contemporaries. So, you know, like you can look for people you've never heard before. So, you know, most of these, you're dealing with, you know, like classic rock and stuff, you've heard of most of this stuff. But when you're dealing with newer music, or also you can kind of see what newer music, so it's got, like you can see who their influences were. So it's saying Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen, Chet Atkins, Eric Clapton, J.J. Cale, Steve Miller Band were influenced on Dire Straits. But then it's got followers, so not a lot. But it's saying that this band Widespread Panic is a follower of Dire Straits, so they're influenced by them somehow. And then related projects, so obviously Mark Knopfler, but then the Nothing Hillbillies. So it'd be interesting to check that out, see how that's related. But so I mean to give a quick tour of that, but this is a service that I really like, and it's pretty affordable. I think, like I said, $12 a month, and I use it on all my phones and my computer, and they're all my playlists are synced, and makes whether you're in the car or at home, kind of always have all your music with you all the time, and no ads or anything like that since it's a paid service. And if you have Bluetooth speakers and stuff like that, then you're really going to get the best for your dollar. But if you're traveling, it also lets you download any playlists or albums or songs. So, you know, if you're going to have intermittent service along the way, you don't have to worry about that, because you know, you can have them saved to your phone, and then you can delete them once you are done with your trip, so it's not taking up your storage. But that'll help save your phone bill, so you don't use all your data while traveling. But all right, so as far as music, so I like to turn the volume down a little bit. I hit start, but so I'll just go through some of the switches. So tone defeat, basically it takes away, it shuts these controls off. So as you can see, turning them does nothing, but then if I turn this back on, so bass, treble, gain, that's 0, plus 10 decibels, and then negative 10. So it's kind of how most mute switches work here. Most are 0 to negative. Then you also have your loudness here, off, and stage 2, off, back to 1. Meter range, see how they're pegging pretty low there. So if you want them to dance a little more, flip that. You can see they're perfectly aligned. Balance, right. Back to both. Left. Filters. So you have further inputs, you have tuner, then you have 2 phono stages, and all these inputs work. Then obviously you have your tape, the 2 tape inputs in the back. You still like to record on reel-to-reel or cassette, but I typically, my systems, I'm always using the aux because of the setup I have here. And what I have is let me hit pause here. So, but it's an RCA to the basically a headphone jack cable, and then plug that into your headphone of your audio device, and then that goes through the aux. And the other good thing is this actually, you know, you can kind of mix a little bit of new school with old school, is if you go into the song here, this has a built-in equalizer. So if I think I turn the volume down. Oh, whenever you unplug it, it turns the device volume down. Annoying, but so you got bass boost. I don't use the surround sound feature, but it kind of makes a kind of echoey. But then you have some, you can adjust the equalizer yourself, or you can do the presets here. Rock. Hip hop. Heavy metal. Which, that sounds terrible. Flat. Then you can adjust from there. So anyways, I'm gonna hit pause on this real quick, turn this around, let you check out the back. Top has a couple light scuffs. I mean, that's expected because usually people stack these things. But you see the heat sinks on the side. I think that's one of the things that makes this unit look so cool. But those big heat sinks sticking out there.